Oh, what's up? It's Vach. I'm back with a new video. Hope you're doing well. All right, so we're going to talk about weight loss, but specifically, we're talking about the weight loss process, and losing weight doesn't have to be super boring. It doesn't have to be super restrictive. All right, if your goal is to lose weight, be healthier, change your life, right? You don't need to be miserable when doing it. Yes, it's going to be incredibly difficult, right? Because how do you lose weight, right? At the end of the day, you got to manage your portions. You got to be mindful around food. And if you're someone who struggles with that, it's not going to come overnight, right? It's not going to be easy, right? Changing your habits and your lifestyle, it's not easy. It doesn't happen overnight, right? Like for me, a little background on me personally, I used to struggle with food. I used to eat food all the time. That's all I did was eat food. I would eat fast food every day. Um, I still eat fast food here and there, but I mostly eat at home now, just because I can control what's in my food and the portions and all that, and it's cheaper definitely. Um, but yeah, the person you see today, like I wasn't always like this, and it was difficult. But I realized like I used to do what everyone else does, and I would eat the boiled chicken and the broccoli for all my meals, and I would just be so miserable, and I would give up. But then I realized, wait, I don't have to be miserable when trying to lose weight. I can actually enjoy my favorite foods. And now my goal is to help others realize this and incorporate it into their health journey and their weight loss journey, right? Like I said, weight loss, it really comes down to finding ways to move your body and stay active, right? We know that a lot of people in the world right now are just not very active, right? It could be easy to fall into that trap of not staying active. It could be easy to say, you know what, I'm going to skip my workout or whatever it is. I'm not going to get my walk in, right? It's easy, right? Nowadays, we're just on our phones and we're on Netflix and whatever. And of course, pair that with nutrition. It is extremely difficult to stay on top of your nutrition, right? Like we like to go out to eat. People like to drink. People like social events, and usually there's a lot of food there. And usually the foods nowadays that taste super amazing, those highly processed, delicious foods, they're high in calories, right? And it's hard to minimize those things. But what I'm trying to get at is, first of all, you can do this, right? I never thought that I would be someone that'd be able to lose the weight and help other people do it. But I realized that it's possible, right? You don't have to just keep using food for comfort. That's what I used to do, and I realized that that's just not the way to go, right? And of course, this didn't just happen overnight. Like I didn't just change my lifestyle overnight. It took time, right? But I knew that I wasn't going to get here if I just simply kept, doing these random strict diets and eating the boiled chicken and broccoli. I got over it. And it seems like people nowadays, they think, oh, you want to prioritize your health? You want to lose some weight? Okay, you got to cut out all your favorite foods. You got to ditch your friends. You can't hang out with them anymore. It's like, no, right? Like you could still absolutely go out to eat and enjoy your life while losing weight. You just got to be more mindful, and you might have to cut back on some things, right? So going out to eat, you might have to cut back on that, just because restaurant food and it's just the calories add up very quickly. There's really no way around it. Just being completely honest with you, the foods at these restaurants are just higher in calories, so it's harder to stay in that calorie deficit like we talk about, right? And it's incredibly difficult to change that, right? If you're so used to doing something and now you're doing something differently, right? But you got to think long term. You got to think about, why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this in the first place, right? What do you want for yourself and for your life? You want better for yourself, right? And that's probably going to take some sacrifices now, but it's going to pay off in the future, okay? So yeah, like losing weight is a tough process, but it's so incredibly rewarding in the fact, not only just for the health benefits, but the fact that I want you to be comfortable in your skin and confident in your body, right? And of course, you could be confident in your body while losing weight. I'm not saying you only feel confident when you reach your goal weight. Of course not, right? You can absolutely be confident while losing weight. You can love yourself and love your body now while you're trying to improve your life and in your health, right? Absolutely, right? It's not mutually exclusive. Okay, so you do not need to cut out all your favorite foods. You don't need to make weight loss some grueling, miserable process. Okay, everyone out there 100% clean eating, like, look, of course you want to focus on mainly nutritious whole foods, right? I'm all for that. But if you want to have some chips, or you want to have some ice cream, or you want to have a little snack, some chocolate, whatever, you can absolutely do that. Just fit it into your calories. And people say, "Oh, that's an oversimplification. Like, what are you talking about?" It's really true, right? Once you understand calories and energy balance, right, you can understand that all foods can fit in a healthy diet. You just need to prioritize the nutrient dense foods and the healthy foods, right? Focus on those, and then sprinkle in those fun foods, all right? If your goal is weight loss, you're not going to be able to stay consistent if you are doing some sort of diet that you absolutely hate, okay? So stop doing these random diets that you hate and you can't stay consistent with, because consistency is key for weight loss. And if you're just jumping around from doing diets and random food rules, it's not worth it, okay? And it's going to be short-lived, and you're doomed from the start. So don't doom yourself from the start, okay? Focus on balance, focus on moderation. These foods, these highly processed foods, they're always going to be here. They're never going to go away. So I'd rather have you know how to navigate them and how to handle these foods and incorporate them into your lifestyle and in your routine and your schedule than you be scared of these foods and feel like you can never eat them again. Okay? So I hope this video was helpful. Just know that weight loss and improving your health, you don't need to have this all or nothing mindset and approach. You can actually have a balanced approach, and that's actually going to help you stay consistent. All right. I hope you found this video helpful. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Peace.